free trading software. That's all that needs to be said. Our mission is to help you build wealth one video at a time. Welcome to the vault. What's going on, family? It's your favorite headless YouTuber back again with a brand new video. As always, before we get into it, let's get started with some Monday motivation. Never downgrade your dream to fit your reality. Instead, upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. In today's video, what was that? Oh, behind me. I guess we can't ignore the obvious. Clearly, we've done some renovations here in South Carolina. Alright, thank you. That's enough. As I was saying, we've gotten more than a few requests for today's video, so I hope it reaches the right people. Today's video will be a quick tutorial of the software we've been using on the channel to view the charts. TradingView.com. We'll focus on how to make the best of TradingView's platform using a free account because, who doesn't like free? Am I right?
Now, who can argue with that? Rabbit!
If you're new here and liking what you see so far, be sure to let us know in the comments by liking the video and subscribing to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any new content. And without further ado, let's get it. This is TradingView.com. You can access it through the web, through its desktop app, or through the mobile app. First things first, you'll notice that we have the dates down here below on this axis. And as you scroll across with your cursor, you'll see that the dates change to whichever candle that you're hovering over. On the right side of your screen are the prices. So as you scale up or down, you'll see that the price changes based on where you're hovering. The stock's actual price will be highlighted here. Down here also is how you can switch it quickly from looking at just today's candles, the candles over the past 5 days, past month, 3 months, 6 months, year to date, meaning from January until now. The past year, 5 years, are all time. Then on this top row, we have the actual ticker symbol, the candle time frame. If you click here, you can change to see which time frame that you want. If there are any time frames that you're going to be using more often, you can favorite them here. Just pick these for example. And you see they'll pop up for quicker access, so you don't have to bring up the drop-down menu every time. And here is how you'll change how the price is represented on the chart. Here's how you change the chart layout. So if you want to have multiple charts laid out on one screen, and you select the filters for those charts. Here's where you change your different layouts, settings, go full screen, take a screenshot, and publish. Now the publish feature is actually pretty cool. TradingView has a social aspect where you can post your ideas about any chart to its social feed and allow other people to comment on it and get their opinions on your opinion. Then on this side is where we can look at our watch list, the alerts that we have set, the news, data, so on and so forth. And you can play with a lot of these features when you get to it on your own. I'll just show you where to find certain things. On this left-hand side, this is how you'll change the cursor. So you can select how you want your cursor to be on the screen. And here's where you select your different lines. You see that a few of the popular ones have keyboard shortcuts. So if you hit Alt and T at the same time, you'll get a trend line. Alt H, you get your horizontal line, vertical line, and then a cross line. If there are any that you wanted to have for quick access so you don't have to bring down this drop-down menu, you can hit Favorite. And you'll see it pop up here. And this is something that you can move around the screen to wherever you want. Here we have additional tools that we can use and place on the chart. And here are freehand drawing tools. So the brush, you can take it and drag it and draw a pretty shape if you want. And you have these other tools available as well. Play around with it as much as you like. Like I said, I'm just showing you where everything is. Here are your text tools. Click here, make a text. It'll be there for you, so you can leave personal notes for you at certain parts of the chart or however you want to use that. Different patterns that you can add to the chart. And it tells you when you hover over what's in the section, so prediction and measurement tools. And like we said, anything that you want to keep on your chart, you can favorite it and it'll add to this list here. Then these are the different symbols. So if you want to put any symbols here, you can take a dollar sign and place it as a price prediction or a celebratory sign that you made some money on a move. However you want to use it is up to you. As long as you understand why everything is there and it helps organize your ideas and your thoughts, by all means, go for it. Here's our ruler measuring tool. And then here's where you go to hide all your drawing tools and your indicators. So you can hide the drawings, hide the indicators, or hide both. And of course, we know what the trash means. If you want to delete anything, boom. And that'll do it for our TradingView tour. I didn't want to make this video extremely detailed and long. Just wanted to cover the basics so you know where to go looking for things when you need to find them. Now that's over, let's get into the fun part. If you remember last week, we were looking at two plays, AMD and Tesla. Now looking back at AMD, it did fall back down to that 59.80 line that we were expecting. It actually broke a little lower. But from here, what we want to do, since it broke below the support area that we have drawn, is of course, as I always say, you want to look to the left to kind of get an idea of where it could go next. First two lines that I could identify is this consolidation zone within this consolidation zone, between 55.82 and 51.25. So I could definitely see where it is now, coming down to this 55.82 level. If it does happen to break below the 55.82 level, of course we'll be looking towards the next level, which is at 51.25. So that's what I'm saying for AMD this week. And looking over at Tesla, did exactly what we wanted to do and did not hesitate to do it. On Monday, we got that nice $22 fall down to a close of $242. And in case you hesitated, the next day gave you another great entry. From this candle down another $20 to $30 down to this $225 line that we identified on last week. If Tesla continues its bearish momentum for the week, I can see it falling down to about here at 216.17 before it makes a reversal upward. Most of the market is pretty extended to the downside, so I do see a very strong possibility for a slight reversal this week. So if it falls to 216.17, I can see it making a reversal back up to 235.35. And if it falls down to 206.73, I can see it making a move back up to 225.02. Now we're going to look at one of my favorite stocks to trade, Square, the company responsible for Cash App. It's a much cheaper option than Tesla to play, but it still holds the same volatility, giving you that same liquidity to be able to get in and out with ease. Now with Square, it's near a pretty strong support here, near 56.01, and then we have another one pretty close down here at 53.90. But with that being said, what we're going to watch out for on Square is a break below this 56.01 level. If it can break below this 56.01 level, remember a break is an open and a close below. And what we want to do to monitor that, which I didn't mention last week, we kind of want to drop down to a smaller time frame, maybe the hour, and we want to watch it on the hour and see if we can get an hour candle that breaks below, meaning a full candle below this 56.01. When we get that candle below 56.01, then we have a good solid confirmation that it's going to break down to 53.90 at the very least. On the flip side, if we can get a strong confirmation of a bounce at 56.01, so a bullish reversal candle or some type of pattern for a bullish reversal, and if we can get confirmation of that, we can see it playing back to about here at 58.11 at the very least for the week. I'm a bit more cautious to play calls in this market environment because I don't know if you've noticed, but economically speaking, we're not looking so good. So I'm overall bearish on the general markets, meaning that I'm expecting it to fall significantly lower than where we are now. So when it's all said and done, I expect Square to fall to at least the 43.72 level that I have here. And if it really hits the fan, I can see it's going as low as 32.33 again. This is great for us on a short-term perspective because we can just play the puts down to this 49.82, this 43.72, and this 32.33 as it continues to fall. And also from a long-term perspective, this is a great buying entry. So regardless of how it falls, I see it making a great recovery from wherever it decides to bottom out at. And I feel that way about majority of the market. Albeit extreme, I do see this as a healthy correction for a market that ran unjustifiably hot for almost 2 years. But either way it goes, we're going to be prepared. Just buckle your seatbelts and enjoy the ride. That'll do it for today's video. Just remember, don't be afraid to fail because it is in the darkness where we learn to appreciate the light. No battle is won without a fight. Failure should only change the strategy, never the goal. If you've enjoyed this video and want us to make more videos more often, be sure to hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, comment below your thoughts and questions to let us know how we can continue to improve this channel for you. Because this channel and all of its content are made for you. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.